Hey everybody, welcome to the last week of January in Savannah, Georgia. Shorts and t-shirt, it's in the 70s. Pretty amazing. I think it's January 25th today. Yeah, January 25th. It's in the 70s. This time last week, it was in, I believe, like the 20s. So weather's kind of crazy. Take advantage of it when we can. So normally I go to Planet Fitness and I work out there because weather's kind of crappy. I don't get to do, a lot of filming. Of course, it's Planet Fitness and, you're going to upset a snowflake if you bring a camera, except for the snowflakes that bring their own camera and sit in the mirror and do their weird selfies. But today we're going to do a backyard workout, but basically a driveway workout or garage workout or whatever you want to call it. We got the squat rack going. You don't have to have something this elaborate, but if you can get a squat rack, it'd be great to be able to do what we're going to do today. So today we're going to do the 700. All right. If you could do this, you the man, or woo man for that matter. I'm training for something called the Spartan. It's February 25th in Jacksonville, Florida, or around Jacksonville. It's called the Spartan. You can look it up on like Facebook and stuff like that. And it's pretty much a grueling obstacle course type run. You could do a 10K or you can do a 5K. I'm bringing my 14-year-old with me. And so we're going to do the 5K and it's 20 obstacles. And so you need to have some functional strength and some functional ability. So with that said, today we're going to do some functional training. So we're going to do the 700. What is that? You got to do 7 squats, 7 burpees, and 700 jump rope, but not 700 jump rope at once. You do 100 at a time. And you do 7 squats, 7 burpees, 100 jumps. You do that 7 times. So it's the 700 club. If you could do that, you're one bad bitch. So that's what we're going to try to do. 7 squats. We're 10 pounds below my body weight. I weighed in this morning at 146. This is 135 right here. So 10, 11, 12 pounds below my body weight. We'll see what we can do. With just the 135, this is the 45-pound plates with a 45-pound bar. So, and then body weight, just body weight for your burpees. And then of course, jump rope. So we'll jump right here. We'll do the burpees right here. We'll do the squats right here. So 700. You guys ready? Let's do it. All right, I got my water. I got my jump rope now. You can put these J hooks inside here and then have these bars, in case you get into an emergency. But in this situation out here, if I got into an emergency, I could just drop the bar off of me and let it hit the wood. Hopefully I won't get into an emergency. But anyway, so here we'll go, or here we go. We'll go ahead and knock this out. 700. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's not forever. It's just 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I might need to put something for my heels. 7 and 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do these after squats. 6, 7. Now 100 skips. Whew. And do them any way you want. 80, 90, 100. Okay, that's 100. So that's 7, 7, and 100. That would take about a minute and a half, 2-minute break. Do it again. You guys with me? What do you think? I think we're gonna have to take this top off and get some sun. What do you say? Whew. That'll wipe your ass out. Let me check my heart rate here, if I can. Let me see. Where is all that anyways? I don't even know. Hang on a second. Heart rate. There's heart rate right there. It says it's measuring. It says I was 128 beats per minute 1 minute ago. So, yeah. Right now it's 105, 104. So we'll check on this and see where we get to. So if you're new into working out, you're not really sure of like different exercises to do and stuff like that, the squat is, you know, that's considered that's the powerhouse exercise of all routines. It works your quads, your hamstrings, it works your glutes, it works your back, your lower back, you know, your whole back actually, your core, your abs. You saw maybe around set 5, I had to take a step forward because of my balance. That's your core, you know. Your balance, your core is working. Your back and your abs are working in unison to keep that weight. You know, that's almost my body weight. If I put a 5 on each side, I'll be doing my body weight, and we might before we're done. To make it, you know, 135, to make it 145, to make it pretty much my body weight, but we'll see. It's not about weight right now. It's about the 700 and getting those knocked out and getting your legs pumped. Like, I don't have big legs, but right now I feel like they're already pumped, and like I could pop them with a needle, you know. I have marathon legs, I have runner's legs, and I'm trying to work on that. I am trying to work on that. This morning I went to the gym. I did 10 minutes on the, no, 20 minutes on the cardio bike. And then I did 3 sets of 10 with 150 pounds on leg extension, and 3 sets of 10 with 120 pounds on leg curls, and 3 sets of 10 with 200 pounds on calf raise. Then I came home, and now we're doing this. So it's almost like a 2 a day, but not really. But anyways, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Dogs are gonna go nuts. Sounds like Amazon is here with my part to fix my Jeep. So let's go. 700. Set number 2. Here we are. Make sure you're going down. Don't sell yourself short. Make sure you're going down deep. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and jump rope. $100 skips. Heart rate is come on, hurry up. Come on. 133. Okay, that's 7,200. And we take a quick break. The burpee is considered a full body exercise because you're jumping down into the plank for a moment, your core, you're doing a push-up, so your triceps, your shoulders, a little bit of your chest, and then you're bringing your feet in for core again, and then you're exploding and jumping up for thighs and calves, glutes, and you're landing, so you get the concentric jump, the eccentric land. All that plays a role in an exercise routine. So the burpee is considered a full body exercise. But when you couple a burpee up with squats, pull-ups, benching, then you're really putting an explosive exercise in with a power move. And that's function. Because like I said in the video, I'll link up here, driveway workout, functional training. Sometimes it's great to be strong, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you need to be able to run away from something, and sometimes you need to be able to run after something. Like your dog gets out of the house, you need to run after it before it gets hit by a car maybe. Or the neighbor's dog gets out of the house, you need to run away from it before you wish it got hit by a car and it bites your calf, while you're trying to get away, or your kid, you got to get to your kid in a hurry. Something happens, you need to run. It's great to be big and strong, but if you can't move, if you got no cardio, if you don't have respiratory, if you can't get to where you got to go and have the energy when you get there to do what you need to do, what's the point? You're just carrying all that weight around for nothing. So I like to do at least once a week some type of a functional training like this. I think it's important to be well-rounded in your fitness, and it doesn't hurt on the abs either. Hopefully you guys can hear everything. I hope. Pretty sure you can. Let me get a sip of water and we'll start set number 3. This will be 7,300. Heart rate should be relaxed a little bit. It says 111 a minute ago. I'd like to see it get down like close to the 100s before I start my next one. So let's see where it's at. Like, okay, 99, so we're good. And I feel that. I feel like we're pretty good as I was getting ready to go. 99 to 100. You kind of hold a conversation, right? It's not too bad. Now I want you guys to pay attention to my squat. You see, let me make sure the camera's still on. Okay. You guys see when I do my squat, I'm going down, pretty deep. I'm not doing little half squats. I am trying to go down pretty deep. And they do make a pad if it hurts your neck. They make a pad that you can get. They call them sissy pads or whatever, but hey, whatever, man. The most important part is getting underneath it and doing the job. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Just get underneath it and do the work. Right? Here we go. Set number 3. It's getting heavier. It's getting heavier. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You ready? Set number 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 60. 141. 147. 140. Oh boy. So that's up there. Because you got to take your age. I'm 53. So take 53 from 220. So that's 167. All right, and then you take, say, 80% of 167. That's, shit, I don't know. What's 80% of 167? 50% would be 80 something. About halfway between 80 and 160 is 120. So we're above 80%. We're like 85, 90% of maximum heart rate. Because your maximum heart rate is 220 minus your age, 167. So we were 20 beats off of that a minute. That's not a lot. We were almost 100% maximum heart rate. And doing pretty much body weight squats. And doing explosive, you know, whatever the hell they're called. Burpees, sorry. So explosive burpees, body weight squats, jump rope, set 3. Now we're about to start set 4. And the shirt is coming off. Whew. So this does hurt my back, my neck. I don't have a lot of meat up there, you know. I just don't. So I'm not afraid to maybe put a little something there, maybe to help out a little. I don't know. We'll see. That might help. Oh, so we're going to start set number 4. After this set, then we're more than halfway there. So that's pretty good. 700. Are you guys working out with me? Leave a comment below. Are you gonna? You know, you're more than welcome to play this back, kill the audio, and just work out with me, you know. You got this one, you got the driveway workout where we did pull-ups and we went for a jog and stuff. You got the back day workout where we did back out here not too long ago. So I want to, you know, it's winter, so we have nice days like this once in a while, but most of the time we can't be outside training right now. It's just too hard. And then with my home inspection business, I'm usually at the gym early so I can go do my home inspections. And then it gets dark early here by 5:15. It's pretty dark out, so it's kind of hard to do anything on video out here. I'm not going to set up lights. So when there is decent weather, then I'll do like I did today. I wasn't trying to do a 2 a day by going to the gym and doing legs and then coming home, but I ended up separating. I did leg extension, leg curl, calf raises, exercise bike, came home, rest about an hour, and then now I'm doing the squats and the explosive burpees. So it's kind of, it's 2 a day, but it's almost in the same time frame. It's not like morning and afternoon, but it's close because it's 12 o'clock and my heart rate, I'm going to say, is about 93. You can tell by your breathing, you know, as you get more and more experienced. All right, set number 4. Oh boy. 6. I don't want to start cheating and not going down deep. I'd rather pause a moment than cheat. Here we go. 7 burpees. We can do this. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 100 skips. Here we go. This will be 400. Sweat. That's 40. $90. 400. Let me make sure the video's still going. Oh yeah. So I'm trying to do this without breaks in the video. Might make it a long video and kind of boring, but I mean, I just want to try to prove to you guys that if I can do it, you could do it. I'm 53. Let's talk nutrition, right? So, training is great. Working out is amazing. But you got to make sure that you're feeding your body the proper fuel, right? So what I do, what works for me best, and believe me, I've done the very low carb to no carb diet, and I've done the traditional Western meal plan, which is total opposite of low carb. And the Western meal plan just makes me fat and no abs. The very low carb meal plan just makes me small, sickly looking, but ripped abs, but sickly looking, no plump in my body, no plump, no muscle belly, if you will. So what I do now, what I've been doing for the past probably good 2.5, 3 months, is following basically a 200 gram protein a day meal plan, roughly, give or take. A 200 gram carbohydrate meal plan, roughly, a day, give or take. And those carbohydrates are 90% coming from fruits and vegetables. Not necessarily salads. More things like sweet potato, baked potato, basmati rice, some salads, cream of grits, or not cream of grits, but just grits with water, cooked with water. Then I might put a little either sugar-free syrup in it or some honey, depending on what I feel. And I count the honey and the sugar-free syrup. I count the calories that are in it accordingly. I just posted a video today of hidden calories, and I'll try to link to that up here. 500 hidden calories in your coffee that you don't know about a day. And so that's a video worth watching. It's only like 2.5 minutes long, but it's kind of shocking. You don't realize it. I highly suggest you check that video out. And that's really where most of my carbohydrates come from. My protein comes from eggs, whole eggs, egg whites, chicken breast that are in the can because it's convenient, tuna that's in the can because it's convenient, you know, pork chops, beef, chicken breast, chicken thighs, stuff like that at night at dinner. I like to get a Fairlife Core Power 42 gram protein drink after the gym every day. That's 42 grams of protein. I think like 6 carbs or 7 carbs depending on the flavor. Chocolate has, I think, 7 carbs. Vanilla and strawberry, I think, has 6. Vanilla has the least ingredients in it, so that I get the vanilla. Banana, get my carbs from banana. Fruit, strawberries, not so much strawberries, but a lot of pineapple, the little halos, little oranges from there. And then my fats are going to be in the meats that I eat, maybe a little olive oil, maybe a little butter, you know, with my cooking and stuff like that. So my fats is usually between 50, 55, maybe 60 grams of fat a day. So when you take that, say 50 grams of fat, that's 50 times 9, that's 450 calories. You add that to roughly 800 calories of protein and 800 calories of carbs, and you got about 2,000 to 2,100 calories a day. And my basal metabolic rate, and we're getting ready to start set 5 here shortly, my basal metabolic rate is about 1,700. I've done a ton of videos to show you guys how to do that. And then my active calories is anywhere from 550 to 750, as much as even 800. So, you know, you take your basal metabolic, you take your average of about 16 or 600 to 700 a day, you add those together, you got 23 to 2,400 calories that I'm burning a day, and I'm consuming roughly 1950 to 2150 a day. So I always say fight every day, but win the week. So some days I might come really close to my maintenance of 2,300 calories. Some days I won't even hit 1,800 calories. But at the end of the week, I'm definitely in a deficit of a good 2,500 to 3,500 calories a week. And if you take that, that's roughly a pound of body fat that you should lose, providing you're training your muscles, you're hydrated, and you're fueling your body with what it needs to maintain muscle, and you're not catabolizing muscle by just like basically a starvation diet. So obviously I don't. 200, 250 to 60 of fat. So obviously I'm getting the fuel I need for muscle growth and muscle retention, and I'm just dropping fat, but very, very slowly, very slowly. Set 5, you ready? Let me make sure the camera's still on. Okay. Damn, 28 minutes. Set 5. A lot of information in this video though, huh? Here we go. You have to do that 2 more times. It's not forever, guys. It's not forever. Burpees. 7 burpees. That's it. Only 7 burpees. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, 7. Here we go. 7-7-500 club. We're almost there. 8. 60, 70, 80, 90. That's a total of 500. 7-7-5. We got to do 2 more sets. Said my heart rate a minute ago was 147. That's about the time I stopped the burpees, or in the middle of the burpees. 147, now I'm at 140. All right, get ready for set 5. Let's talk about the equipment. You don't have to have all this, okay? You can go to the store, Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever is by you. If you're in America, I don't know about other countries, whatever you have, a sporting goods store, get yourself some dumbbells and you can do your squats with dumbbells. Now, you might not have the flexibility here in your Achilles, so you might want to put a plate or a 2x4 under your heel, and I'll show you. If you're holding dumbbells, you know, you go down, you start to feel right here, it starts to feel weird, like it's not right. You can't go any further. But if your heels were elevated, you can go all the way down. See? But now in this position, try to put your heels down. You see, your knees have to come out. And now look at your back. You're no longer doing a squat, you're doing a deadlift. So you want to make sure that if you're holding the dumbbells, maybe you have your heels up. So when you go down, you're like this. You're not like this. put you like this, and then power up. Have your heels on something like a 25-pound plate or something, or a 2x4, something to help you with flexibility. In time, you'll get more flexible. You'll be able to do more. That includes squats. A lot of people will do squats and you'll notice they put a plate on the ground or 2 plates on the ground. And you're like, well, why are they doing that? It allows you to stand up straighter, to put the emphasis more on the front quads and less on the hamstrings and glutes. If you're super tight and you go down with the bar, you're like this, you're now activating your glutes and a lot of your hamstrings. I don't know if you can see, but you're really using your hamstrings to come up, right? But if you have your heels up, then you can stay like this. And it helps you keep the weight in the quads. And most people do squats for the quads, for the leg, for this. They're not really doing it for this. Now bodybuilders they might switch that up and stuff because they understand the difference. But for you and me, we do squats because we want our legs to look muscular, not like this. We want a muscular, not runner's legs. And then our hamstrings get done, you know, we do our hamstrings with like leg curls and Romanian deadlifts, stuff like that. Stiff leg deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, for our hamstrings and our glutes. So, whew. All right, guys, we got to do set number 6 and then set number 7. We are almost there. The shirt does help make a difference on your neck. So if you got a bony neck like me, it does help. Just something to think about. Okay, this says my heart rate is 99. Are you guys about ready? Set number 6. They're getting harder to do. Yes, sir, they are. Oh wait, let me make sure the camera's still on because sometimes it'll get hot or whatever. All right, 35 minutes, you know, we're still doing good. All right, 7, 7, and 100. Here we go. Thanks. Oh, one more, come on. Oh, 7 heaven, baby. 7 heaven. Here we go. 7 burpees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got nothing left and we got to do one more set. Okay, you ready? Let's go. 7, 7, 600. Here we go. 50? 60? I don't know. 70? 80? 90? I lost count. I hope that was 100. If not, forgive me. Let me check the camera. Okay. So that's what, 3 minutes of hell? What did I say before when I checked the camera before I did that set of squats? We're at like 35 minutes or something. And then it was 38 when I just looked. So basically it's 3 minutes of hell. It's like a boxing match. I am in no way comparing what I'm doing to a 3-minute boxing match. No, sir. I did karate. I did boxing with Trevor Burbick back in the 80s. Trevor Burbick was a heavyweight champ. Trevor Burbick used to trade with me. I used to teach him karate for hands, and he used to teach me boxing. And I used to cut his grass as payment. So he would come to my dojo, I'd teach him karate, and he would teach me boxing. And then every couple of Sundays I'd go to his house, use his riding lawnmower, and help him with yard work and stuff. He was pretty cool. He lived out in South Florida, down in like the Hollywood Pembroke Pines area. I think the city he lived in was Miramar, but I could be wrong. He had a nice little chunk of property out there, nothing massive. But training boxing with a heavyweight champ, and he had just come off his loss, and he wanted a rematch, so that's why he was training with me for karate, and he wanted to get better with his hands, believe it or not, which I thought was pretty wild. But you go 3 minutes, 3-minute training of boxing, that's a different kind of suck, man. That's a different kind of suck. But guys, we only got one more set, and we are in the 7-7-700 club. Whew, the thumbnail. Be a picture of me with a squat. And it'll say 7. Then it's going to be a picture of me jumping, doing the burpee. And it's going to say 7. Then it's going to be a picture of me mid-jump with the jump rope. And it's going to say 700. And underneath all that, it's going to say club. 7-7-700 club. And then I want to challenge you guys to do that. And then you can send me a picture of you guys in the middle of your 7-7-700 fight. You can send it to my YouTube or to my my email. And that's Dan's Vlog with a V, Dan's Vlog 912 at gmail.com. Send me a picture of you doing the 7-7-700. You can't really send video because, you know, the size and stuff, but send me a picture of you, your family out there doing it, 7-7-700. And you sending me that picture is consent that I can publish that picture in a video, just saying, hey, check out this guy here or this girl here or this family here getting it, working it. I won't allow anything to go up that's disparaging to you or your family. So I'll look the picture over, and if I see something that shouldn't be posted because maybe it's got personal information and you didn't realize or something like that, I'll do my best to make sure that don't get up there. But unless you put in the email, hey, your eyes only. But if you don't, then, you know, you might get popular one day as this channel grows. What the hell? Put your YouTube channel in the picture, and if I post a picture, then you're advertising for yourself. We got one more set, guys. Let me make sure this camera's still going. Oh, man. All right, we're at 43:08. So we should be done around 47. 43:08. Set number 7 for the 77700. Last swig of water. Oh shit. As long as I can get through the squats, and the rest, it's all downhill from there. I got to get this damn near my whole body weight. I got to get this off my back soon. Oh yeah. If you don't have a jump rope, you can jump. Okay? Just jump. Pretend you got a jump rope. If you feel funny doing that, go for a jog. 1/8 of a mile down the street, turn around and come back. Go like 2.5, 3 light poles down the street, come back. Anything to keep the heart rate going and to activate your calves. That's the point. All right. 7. Set number 7. Here we go. Full squats. No bullshit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. 5, 6. Come on. Oh, let's go. 7. Oh yeah, it's downhill from here, guys. Lightheaded. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm dying. Heart rate's gotta be around 150. I can't see it. Can't see it without my glasses. 100, let's go. Oh. 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, guys. Let me check the camera. Hell yeah, we did it. One more thing to discuss in this video. Timing. So you might watch your favorite YouTubers, and hopefully I can become one, and I would really appreciate that. You can like, comment, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But that's not my point. My point is, how do you work a functional day in and not screw up a rest day, a scheduled rest day? Because I'm over here doing push-ups, works your chest. What if, when I do the burpee, right? I just did 49 push-ups. So my chest got work. Now I didn't really experience hypertrophy doing sets of 7. That's more cardio and more explosive on the legs, the butt, the hamstrings, and the calves because of doing squats and the jumping. The push-up is really a delay in doing the jump. That time that you do a push-up is a little bit more time your legs get to break. Some people do burpees without doing push-ups. They just get down and then they jump up and they plank. They get in, they jump up and they plank. So how do you do it, right? Well, I'll tell you. So today was leg day. So usually I'll do my functional training days on leg day because I can throw squats in. I can do stuff like that, right? I can do lunges with dumbbells, right? I can do different things to activate my legs. I can do goblet squats with the 55, right? So you could do powerful moves. So, you work out legs twice a week, all right? I'm on a 4 on, 1 off schedule, which means my whole body gets worked twice a week. So day 1 is chest, okay? And that's all, just chest. Now abs get worked in when I feel like doing abs. It depends on my day and what I have scheduled, right? I'm not trying to get on stage, so I'm not trying to get all types of crazy. Right? I know abs are made in the kitchen. You develop them in the gym. They're made in the kitchen. I think my abs are okay. If anything, I need to get more strict with my meals, right? So, chest is day 1, okay? Day 2 is back, opposing muscles, okay? Now, when I work chest, I don't lock out. Bench, and I like this, right? Dumbbell, Smith, whatever. I do 3/4 rep. I keep it in my chest. I stretch back, but I keep it in my chest. I don't lock out for the tricep. So I don't get my triceps overly involved on chest day. I try not to, but they do, but I try not to. Same with my delts. I try to really keep it in my chest. I do a lot of cables. I do a lot of pec deck, the pec fly machine, right? Like that. I do Smith incline. We got some nice hammer strength machines at my Planet Fitness where you could do flat bench. You can decline it and it's machine. So that's nice. And then also incline, right? So day 1 is chest. Day 2 is back. Back, buys get hit. No way around it. Buys are going to get hit. I try to keep my buys out of it. I do pistol grip. I do wide pull downs or pull ups. But then I also do cable rows. I do bent over rows. Buys get hit. No way around it. But that's day 2. Day 3, legs. Day 3, my chest is now on its 48th hour of rest. So to do burpees isn't gonna kill my rest. You see what I mean? And then I don't go back to chest tomorrow, day 4, because day 4 is gonna be shoulders, buys, and tries. Okay, and then day 5 is a rest day. So day 1, boobies. Day 2, back. Day 3, legs. One of those leg workouts a week I try to do functional. So that's where, like today, I did leg extensions, leg curls, calf raises, squats, and burpees. You see? The burpees and the jump rope didn't affect my rest day from chest, nor did it upset my rest day for back. I didn't do pull-ups. I'm not doing hanging raises with my legs or anything like that that would use my back. I'm letting my back rest today. Tomorrow will be shoulders and not front delts, really. I mainly concentrate on sides. And my back, I do my back shoulder. I do this on back day. I do this. And then I also do face pulls, okay, for back here and back here. But I do the pec deck fly like this, and I go like this, and then I go like this, and I really squeeze my shoulder blades together. So tomorrow when I do shoulders, I'll be doing dumbbell raises. I'll be doing cable, side lateral cables, where I kind of stand almost 45 to the cable, and I go like this and kind of back a little bit. That's all this, right? I might do cross cables, okay? I'll do Smith machine bench, or Smith machine shoulder press. I might do the machine shoulder press, and then I'll do triceps, and I do biceps, and so then I rest. So that gives my triceps a day of rest, and then I go back to day one is chest. So it's chest, back, legs, or functional, shoulders, bis, and tris, and then rest. That's my 5-day schedule. Day 6, I'm back on day 1. So that's how I do it. And it might drive some people crazy, like, how could you do this and not upset like your rest? Now, what if you got chest tomorrow and you're over here doing burpees? Aren't you working your chest? Yeah, but you're not really hitting hypertrophy when you're just doing like 7 or 10 burpees. I mean, unless you're really out of shape, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but as you get more in shape, the push-ups are not going to affect you like as if you're doing a bench press or dumbbells or something like that. So just write it out. There's a lot of talk on, man, I hope this is working. There's a lot of talk on what reps work, like what set count and rep count and frequency of how many times a week to work out. Some people say once a week's enough. Some people say 3 times a week is what you really want to do. There's a lot that goes into it, and a lot of it has to do with drugs. So I'll put it to you this way. If you're not taking drugs, then you need to work your muscles a little bit more. If you're taking drugs, then you work your muscles a lot harder, and then you can rest longer. And that, like, they do bro split, where they do one body part a day, 6 days a week, and take a day off. That, to me, from what I understand, doesn't really work too well for natural bodybuilders, because our muscles want to be stimulated more, but not as intensely, because we want to be able to stimulate them more. In other words, if you go to the gym and you do bench press until you're freaking ripping your tit out of your skin, you're going to need to let your chest rest a good maybe 6 or 7 days before you can hit it again. You're doing tears and micro tears and all that, and that's great, and you're really working it hard, but there's a lot of studies that say work it a little bit less hard but more often, and you might realize better gains. So that's up to you to try. That's not up to me to tell you. I got really big in 2004 doing a bro split. Really big, and I didn't do drugs or anything like that. I was in Iraq, actually. We didn't have anything to do except work out and go on missions. And so I got really strong and really in shape doing a bro split with an amateur bodybuilder who was serving with me. His name was Thor King, and he trained me. And I don't find that to be as advantageous as it used to be. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's lower testosterone, I don't know. And I don't care. I know what's working for me right now is basically twice a week. And that seems to be working out pretty good. So day 1, chest, day 2, back, day 3, legs or functional training, day 4, shoulders and arms, and day 5, take a rest. Throw abs in a few times a week. Calves get done on leg day pretty much only. And one other thing I do is I walk every day now with a weighted vest around my neighborhood every night before bed, which really helps me sleep. I don't go for a marathon, you know, it's like 2 to 2.25 miles. I burn about 150 to 160 calories. It's a 20-pound weight vest. I'll do a video on it. It goes up to 40. I have it at 20. I don't know if I'm interested in putting 40 in it. I don't think I need to put that type of weight on me. But so right now my goal is when I do like a cardio exercise, I'm trying to do low impact, keep my glycogen high, keep my muscles fed, don't wear out the carbs that I have, and low impact, no injury, cheap as hell. And not $1,000 treadmill, not, you know, anything like that. I bought a $65 weight vest that goes up to 40 pounds, and you can take the bags out of it front and back. It's nice. It's got reflective belts on it and stuff. It's nice. $65 at Dick's Sporting Goods. I'll see if I can find it for you here. And I do that every night and sometimes every morning because I sleep so good. I get up at 4:15, and I'm like, well, what the hell am I going to do now? I'll put my vest on and go for a walk in the neighborhood, go knock out a couple-mile walk, because you never know what's going to happen. I might not be able to walk at night. So if I'm up, I'll walk in the morning, and I'm usually up, and then I'll walk after dinner, and it's working. So yeah. Anyways, what a video. Long ass video. But anyways, do the 77700 club and let's go, man. And we're gonna find some more videos to do like this and get you guys involved, man. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. And something I always like to say to everybody: eat a damn potato. It won't hurt you. All right, I'll see you later.